64 men and 64 women competing in two separate events. Tom relatively new to this game. He's only played one Chinese 8-ball tournament in China. Whereas this man coming to the table, 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗀𝗋, recently got to the final. Both ultimate pool players, but Jack has made more of a switch than Tom, it's fair to say. And there's lots and lots of action going on around the room as well, guys. There's another table being streamed. It's Chris Melling who's in action on the other Joy table. You can see that on Joy Hable. Chris Melling, the magician, is up against Moroccan 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆, if you fancy having a look at that one. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆, the Joy page. Back to this one, Jack with his first chance. 6 into the corner, maybe playing a draw. Oh, clever little shot there. Tom Cousins, nicknamed Top Cat, 6 times Ultimate Pool Major Event Champion, 2-time World Champion. Also Clash of the Titans Champion in 2023. As I said though, this is a whole new ball game for him. And we can expect some tactics early on. I think you have to have 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗀𝗋 as a slight favourite in this one. Once again, this magnificent arena. Tom Cousins actually said to me just before the opening ceremony, what an absolutely fabulous arena this is, and it really is something special. They've rolled out the red carpet here in Morocco once again. You see 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆 in the background. One of the big cogs in the machine that put this event on, from Ultimate Pool Association Morocco. So this is just starting to get a little bit messy. Red 3, it is. Why are you playing it with a lot of post though? If it goes in, it's a bonus. He needs to hit a rail though, and he hasn't. It's ball in hand. For those of you not familiar with Chinese 8-ball, a ball must either go in a pocket or hit a cushion after you've made contact with the object ball. And Jack failing to do so then. So ball in hand anywhere on the table for the Welshman. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 ranked number 6. Tom number 1. Clever little shot there. Making it very awkward now for 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 𝗔𝗳𝗋𝗋 has taken the opening rack in his match against the Moroccan. He leads 1-0. For those of you wondering where 𝗔𝗳𝗋𝗋 is, the Scorpion is out on table number 16. He's up against 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰, and the Ugandan has taken the opening frame in that one. Decent safety there from Jack. Could be going for the 10 here. Trying to manoeuvre the 3 out of the way, maybe even make the 10 off of the 3, just like that. Was practicing very, very long and hard last night, Tom Cousins, as they all were actually. 20 tables we have in total. 16 in this room and 4 in our second room. And Tom off and running again here, so a good chance to close out this first frame. Just has to be a little bit careful getting onto the 8 ball. There is traffic. And for Q enthusiasts, this is a dream first match for the purist of Q sports. Look at the action on that. Absolutely played to perfection. So Top Cat is going to take the opening rack. He leads 1-0 in this race to 7. Now, just in case they do run out of time, whatever the score is when the time does run out will be the determining score. And if they are level, then there will be that dreaded black ball shootout. It's torture. So hard. Tom actually forgot to bring his cue with him to the opening ceremony. Hope you enjoyed the opening ceremony, by the way. Got treated to some Moroccan jazz, some Canara. And it was the same guy on the gimbal, as it's called, the instrument that he was playing. It's the same guy that had Tom Cousins up in dancing when he lifted those 2 trophies earlier on. Will he be dancing at the end of this tournament? We'll have to see. I didn't see if that was illegal break or not. Didn't hear it called by the referee. Yes, it was illegal. He's decided to play from where they are. Here's the option. He can ask his opponent to break again. He can break again himself, Jack, or he can play from where they lay, which is exactly what Jack decided to do. So Tom Cousins is on 1 illegal break so far. Make 3 and it will cost you a rack. So first, real opportunity on rack number 2 for Jack Whelan. Dash McSood from England is in action as well. He's up against another Ugandan, 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗍𝗯𝗹𝗹. It's the Ugandan that's taken the first rack in that one. Max Benko, the youngest player in the tournament, has gone one down to 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗍𝗯𝗹𝗹. But of course, 𝗍𝗍𝗍 is the CEO of Ultimate Pool Association here in beautiful Marrakesh, Morocco for the second. Well, actually, this is for the third time for me, once in Casablanca and twice in Marrakesh. It's a little bit colder here than it was as well when I was here earlier on in the month. It's hard to believe how much the temperature has dropped actually. It was about 37 before, and it was about 18 degrees this morning, and I was in the swimming pool, believe it or not. I did my mile. No one's more surprised that I'm still here to be commentating on this. Nice little shot there, played that really good way. Also knocking the two ball into a safer position whilst maintaining position. I think he's okay on the 14. There's a head referee, Whelan. They are on a shot clock, but she's using the handheld one. We do have the beeper in the arena, but they decided not to use it. It's a little bit too loud and disturbing the outer tables. It's gone slightly wrong for Jack here. And whenever you leave yourself with just one ball on the table, it can spell trouble. Tom's had his haircut. I didn't recognise him, when I first saw him a couple of days ago. Oh, I got very close. And he had a little bit of luck there as well. Knocked the two off, but put it on another row. He may well play a safety off of that two ball now to bring it out. Cue ball back to the bolt cushion. Cue ball heading back somewhere where it is now, that kind of line. Wants this to go, he needs it to go. Well, he may have left a gap through to this. Maybe just a slight swerve. Can't quite see from that angle. Needs to drop it in, the 8 into the side. Oh, he couldn't go for it. He's had to play as good a safety as he could off of it. Could have been worse. May move the one. Actually got in his mind here, Tom Cousins. That's a delightful shot. It was not an easy shot whatsoever. Number 2. Oh, look at this for a shot. Look at this for a lovely little shot. Wow, it's come a little bit too far. Might still go inside. He's on the 5. Looking at the 6 as well. This could be dangerous if he's going to clip into the one ball. Has to mind the side pocket. Oh, a lovely little ticker again on the 1. And all of a sudden this has opened up into a fabulous chance. Don't forget, it was an illegal break from Tom Cousins that let Jack Whelan in. It was that last strike, just about to get position on it. And as is always the case, whenever you don't finish your balls off, you've got one remaining, more often than not, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And what a surprising miss that is. Out of his jail, like a jack in the box. Playing on the Q8 table for the arena table with the Strachan 6811 club. RMF balls. Oh, this is a great shot. Oh, that is so unlucky. Okay, maybe it was just a little bit hard, but I'm sure as Tom came to the table there, had a little smile at Jack as if to say, I can't believe you've had that bit of bad run there, mate. And he needs to get this yellow one ball off of the table. So he's going to try and nudge it out once again, using the 5 this time. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And that was beautiful. That's exactly how to play that shot. Perfect weight, perfect contact on the one ball as well. Top cap beginning to purr. Okay, nice Rolls-Royce engine. We often hear commentators talk about Rolls-Royce collections. Ronnie O'Sullivan, Stephen Lee, Ed August, 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆 as well from China. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆. And how can you not talk about 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 Well, no real time to panic just yet, but Jack Whelan has had his chances. Okay, he was very, very unfortunate to scratch there. There you see the joy emblem on the gold-legged tables. On their other tables are the Q6s, the silver legs. If that's for me, tell them I'm not home. Tom Cousins actually going back to, he's got his case just below my commentary booth here. And just before the match was going to start, he came back to check that his phone was on silent. Looking to make one of the two balls behind the head ball. Both went high. The break is legal, but it's dry, so Tom Cousins will rise from the chair. And referee Whelan just doing a little bit of ball manoeuvring to get the rack away, the template rack. Yeah, fabulous game after this one for you as well. Some great pool matches for you on day one. Whelan, the double European and world champion in Slovenia. The young lady from Thailand is up against another world champion, 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗍 from China. And you see the match time at the bottom, approaching the away our 20-minute mark. Individual shot clock 45 seconds. It's the one counting down in the middle. Really wasn't feeling confident at all coming into this tournament, Tom, and it probably comes from the hardest sport to transition from, really, English 8-ball with the small cue ball, and then getting any smaller than that, and that young man there also came from that. He has played a lot more with the Chinese 8-ball jack. Only Tom's second event. When you're used to stroking a small cue ball around, to then come and play on these tables with these bigger balls, it really is just such a different and difficult transition to make. Very calm character, Tom Cousins. No fuss, just gets on with it. Now, doesn't want to be straight on this ball, because it means he's going to have to leave himself a little bit of distance. And he just stop the cue ball and take his medicine. Oh, he did have an angle, so enabled him to get closer, but really does need a pinpoint precision position on this 8-ball into the same pocket. All ball fouls, of course. Referee will be making sure there's no shirt fouls. So this 8-ball to go through the head. Oh, Jack looks pretty relaxed. He knows he's going to get chances, but you've got to take them as well. And we are in Marrakesh. A 2-hour car ride from Casablanca. Population in Marrakesh is the 4th largest in Morocco, 930,000 people. Arabic, of course, is the main language of Morocco, but French is also used very, very widely too. Although I must say, my memory of my French that I learned in school is all but dissipated by now. See my sponsors at the bottom. HOS Concept Live. Tremendous stream from Salah and his gang. He also owns his own club in Rabat called British Club. Showing me all the pictures from there yesterday. Really, really beautiful club. Very, very famous in Morocco, the British Club. Back to the 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗶𝗯 hotel here. And this lovely arena. Tom Cousins breaking off, makes a ball. Have a good look at either strikes or solids. What does the fancy? 4 and 10, and of course are tied up. So either way, he's going to have to move something. But this is where I think he really can excel. His patterns are second to none. His cue action is very, very nice, but he's also getting used to a carbon fibre cue with a much bigger tip than he's used to playing with. And of course, when you're used to allowing for deflection, when you're using a wood cue, you have to adjust your aiming point when you switch to carbon because it's very, very low deflection, if any at all. Key shot coming up right now. A little cannon into the 8 maybe. Oh, he's taking it into the corner to open up the awkward ball. And I'll tell you what, he might have got away with this. Let's have a look at the body language. Jack Whelan. Maybe it does go because he's looking at another ball down here. I know his mum will be watching. She watches all of his games. She'll be cheering him on, hoping to see a rack come next to Jack's name, and this ball does pass. Nicely done, but this is the key shot now. Can he stun between the 2 and the 5 ball to come down to this ball at the back of those 3? I think it's the 15. It might be the 13, I beg your pardon. I think he's played into such a position that he's on all 3 of these, can take his pick. And this will be nice if he can just run into the 7. So 3 balls away now from getting his first rack on the board. Easy by his seat. He has got a jump cue with him. Jumps are allowed. He's taking these very, very nicely. Yeah, nicely done, Jack Whelan. Wonderful stuff from Jack the Wonder Whelan. He trails 3-1. 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗋𝗆𝗄𝗏 is 4-1 up now over 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗋𝗆𝗄𝗏. 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗋𝗆𝗄𝗏 is level 2-2 with South African Ethan Chetty. Marad Mondael is 2-1 up on fellow Moroccan Mustafa Boukhoukhi. Maksud has levelled against Ugandan Rashid Wanabi. They're at 1-1. 2-0 up Mehdi Balshan. 2-0 up on Esamil. Wayne Parker. You may have seen him carrying the flag proudly for South Africa during the opening ceremony. Hasn't started too well. He's 3-0 down to Youssef Idrissi. Ready to break off in this one, trailing 3-1. Jack Whelan looking to make one of the 2 balls behind the red field. There they go. Now, both going slightly right. So needs to adjust, and it's an illegal break also, called by our referee. So they're level on the illegal break front as well. Remember, 3 will cost you a rack. Tom decides to play from where they are. obvious problems, 2 and 14. I'm not sure he's going to open that up right here, right now. Doesn't want to put it on the other rail, just a little bit too strong. Max Benko from Slovenia has got his first wreck on the board as well. He trails 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰 2-1. Now I think this could be a walkover. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰 with a 7-0 scoreline against 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰 from Morocco. Probably a walkover. Cesar Chandiga, the Scorpion, is 2-2 with Moroccan Amir only. Meanwhile, Tom Cousins doing the business as usual. At least the seats are comfortable. I didn't think they'd be using the buzzer, but we are. They've turned it down. They found the volume button. Probably the toughest shot on these tables is that one right there. Now, Jack could get the safety in here to play to make the 14. Just looking to see where he wants that cue ball to make it difficult for Tom. So no intention whatsoever of attacking here, just clear that pocket, promote the 2 ball. Need to cover. Hasn't quite got it, I don't think. He's left an edge. He can slide off the edge of his 10. But needs to cover. The 2 ball does the 10 go into the side? It might go into this side pocket on the bottom of your screens as we look. Oh, he's overcut it. Jack straight away needs to start looking at a way to open up those 2 solids. He's just caught a glimpse of Max Benko there in the background on the outer table. And he's gone for them, but he's missed them. He's got a backup plan for the 6. apparently, guys, I've just been told you're having some problems with the audio coming through. I've made a note. I've told the correct people and they're going to be working on it straight away. That was a nice shot. It's going to be very unfortunate here, I think. Now, this is an occasion where you might think about getting the jump cue out. Yeah, not a bad shot there. I mean, this safety, very, very important now that Jack Whelan gets cover. And especially with that 10 ball over the side pocket. If Tom does get a chance to kick this 11 ball in, he'll immediately be on that ball into the side. So this has to be very, very good. He needs to cut off the one cushion escape if he can. Don't think he has though. Of course, these rails react completely different though to the tables that these guys are used to playing on. They have what's called a steel block cushion. So basically, instead of the rubber going straight on to wood, it's a thin steel plate. That's okay. And going back to the steel plate, what it does is it makes for a more consistent bounce and a bigger bounce as well. Chris Melling goes 5-1 up on Moroccan 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆. Remember, all these are races to 7. The women's are races to 6. That's okay. Once again, got a pretty good white ball, although I think he may have left an edge here. But can't really do too much with it. And we're heading over towards the 8 for cover. And these are the tactical battles that Jack Whelan really needs to win. This really is anyone's game, this one. Now Max Benko in the green blue shirt there in the background. Great talent from Slovenia, coached by Mitja. I'm sure you're following his progress, Mitja. I hope you're well. So now a chance for Tim Cousins. rifle shot coming round the back. It's going to be 4-1. Top cat and the cat in the background, the predator cat. Beautiful, smooth cue action. Strokes the balls in. And he's 4-1. 4-0 now. Wayne Parker trails Youssef Idrissi from Morocco. Salah Ksila is level 2-2 with the Sunni Zarakini. Next Benko has fallen 3-2 behind to 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰𝗆𝗏. 5-0 up Egyptian Mohammed Salim El Molla over Salomane Azarit from Morocco. Caesar Chandiga has taken the lead at 3-2. This time the bench is good. And everything in the open, this is a really good chance now for Tom Cousins. Using the full minute that you get after the break. Time is something you can never get back, of course. So if you've got it, use it. If there's a cooler player around the table, I've not yet seen it. It's a bit of luck here. Yeah, good shot. Played it well. Worrying times now. Trevor McMahon certainly his chair, Jack Whelan. If he can run out of here, which you expect him to do, all his work is down this end of the table. Everything in the open. He'll need just another 2 racks to advance and send Jack Whelan to the one loss side. It is double elimination, so it's not the end of the road for either player just yet. But of course, one lapse in concentration on these tables with these small pockets. All of a sudden, can cost you 2 racks. But concentration kept, and 5-1 it is. 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗶𝗰 has gone 6-1 up now, working his magic over local man Whelan. Just one from victory there on the hill. 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗶𝗰 is 2-2 with Rashid from Uganda. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗆𝗆 still trails 4-0. Makes Benko trailing 4-2 now to 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗃. And Salah 3-2 up over fellow countryman Yassini. Nice close up there. Those 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗆𝗆 balls getting them nice and tight. Ready for Jack Whelan to split them open and hopefully make the 6 and the 13 in the side. Did make a ball this time in the top corner. Break is good, but there are problems. Not really much to choose between them, is there? What do you fancy, guys? What would you fancy playing here if you had the opportunity? Yeah, very important that he didn't open that 7 ball up. Slightly more relaxed dress code, although some have decided to come very smartly dressed in their vests or waistcoats. Dress code, black trousers, black shoes. What's he done there? Maybe took his eye off it. And going back to the clothing. Can also wear the t-shirt. The referee, as always, looking immaculate. White shirt, tie and jacket. And so far it's been Tom Cousins that's won these safety battles, the strategy side. He was in a lot of trouble there, Jack Whelan. Catching it all wrong. There's still work to do as well for Tom. Nothing easy. Could try and slide off the 2 ball. So nudge the 1 out at the same time. If he can hit it thin enough, that would be the shot. I'm just going to play it straight onto the 1 ball by the looks of it. Yeah, getting distance, getting that cue ball welded to that bottom cushion. Wants the 1 to bounce, it did. Hopefully, guys, the sound issue has been rectified. Good afternoon to 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗔𝗂𝒻𝒂𝒃 World Able Championships in November 26th. Through the 29th, 128 players in that as well, under 19s. I spoke as well from Tom there. I took my eye off the screen there. Apologies for that. Didn't quite see what he did there. only 15 onto the 9 to start. Really has to take this chance now. Doesn't want Tom getting on the hill. At 2015 World Black Ball Champion, 2022 Ultimate Pool Pro Series Event 3 Champion. Wiggles that one in. Of course, does have one slightly awkward along this rail. And if we can roll this in, 8 ball will go to the left-hand side pocket. So I can just stroke it in, nothing to do with the cue ball. Concentrate on the pot. When it goes, oh, he's left himself awkward. Just when he didn't want it. Now this has turned a 10 out of 10 shot into maybe a 9 out of 10. But he's done it. Great shot. Real nervy shot to have to play on the 8 ball, but he makes it, reduces the gap to 3 at 5-2. Back with rec number 8, guys, very, very soon. I'm back, guys. Hopefully everything is working well for you. Day 1 here in the lovely Oliver Hotel, the Palace. And the room they've given me, it really is like a palace. It's bigger than any apartment I've ever had. It really is beautiful. The hospitality here is top class, as is the venue itself. So a couple of little misses creeping into Tom's game. And you see Paul Plaza, the logo in the background. Owned by a lovely Moroccan guy called Karim, who actually drove me from Casablanca Airport to the hotel here in Marrakesh. Remember, the game coming up on this table after this one, it's a women's clash between reigning European and World 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰 champion from Thailand, 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗍𝗋, up against 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗋. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗋, I should say, I beg your pardon. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗋 from just outside Bangkok. Is a WPA sanctioned event as well. Yeah, very interesting battle going on as well between chalks in this particular match, because Jack Whelan is playing with town chalk, which of course is well known for its keeping the balls in the cloth clean and reducing the amount of skids or kicks, as they're called in snooker. But Tom Cousins is using the Blue Masters, and look at that. And that for Tom is a bad miss. We were talking about ball sizes earlier on. Tom used to play with an 1 7/8 cue ball. And of course, these are much larger, 2 1/4. And there's a big weight difference as well. The weight of the cue ball he's used to playing with is 96 grams. And the weight of this one is actually 169 grams. I beg your pardon, 118 grams is the weight of the reds and the yellows. And the weight of these balls is 169 grams, so big difference. Of course, follow shots much easier than draw shots and screw shots with the bigger balls, whereas it's the opposite on the small English tables. The follow shot is much more difficult than the draw shot. And the referees in the background cleaning the cue ball. Oh, that's in. There's just a bit of a light on the carpet there that came from somewhere. You see that? Just by Tom's left foot there. Cleared a little safety. I need to have to gap through though. Can you cut this 15 into the side pocket? I think you might be able to. There's a similar question from Eugene. Hi Eugene. Jason Tehran is actually playing on this table at 7:20 this evening. He will be up against top Moroccan Riyadh. That's on this table at 7:20 this evening. doesn't like it. You used to get the cue ball past the one, could just stun into the one ball and hold it. The 10 into the side. No problem. 10, 14, 11, 9. 5 balls away though. So a little bit short on this. You may have to play a cannon here. Funny how often we go for the rest and it's the other side. 50-50 chance. Spider one side, rest the other. I'm sure Jack's got a few more grey hairs than he had a few months ago. This game will do that to you. Nicely played though. 5-3 is going to be to 12 by just 2 racks. He's still in there fighting. So a few misses being punished there from Tom Cousins. Jack Whelan runs them out eventually. 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰 did complete a 7-1 victory over 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆 from Morocco. On the hill, 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗔𝗄𝗆 6-3 up now on 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗆. 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗆𝗆 is 5-2 up now over Moroccan Amir. Mohammed Salim El Molla from Egypt, the only Egyptian playing here, is 6-2 up over the Moroccan 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆. Back to the action on the main table. Jack Whelan breaking off. Locked the ball into the side, I believe. Or maybe he didn't. Oh, it didn't drop. What damage has he done? If you can keep your opponent off the hill. Wow, it's such a big bonus that. Just keep licking your rack here and there. If the push-up does mount, and it will mount, like young man sat there. If Tom can find a way to run this table. And this is extension. Which he uses. 30-second extension. Oh, he's got one of them out. Still has the 9 ball though to contend with. He's looking to leave himself a possible angle on the 10 ball here. He's already used his extension, so can't dilly-dally too much. Looks like he's playing the striping to the side now, as he got the angle to just run through and just nick the edge of the 9 to bring it away from that rail. He knows he'll be on the 14 into the bottom left-hand corner. Cues up quite a long way from the cue ball, doesn't he? I think he might have overhit this. He must have played a 15, I think. He has looked just a little bit suspect on certain shots. Just played it a little bit too hard. I'm sure we thought he was going to be on the green 14 into the bottom left-hand corner. Still expecting to make the 15, but the pressure's certainly on now. And he's used his extension. He needs to get down and play this. Well, coolest man in the building. Didn't panic at all, did he? There's an angle here going to the 2. Oh, it's gone wrong. He's going to have to keep an eye on this one. He just played to snooker jack behind his own ball, trying to get the cue ball over and behind the 6 kind of area. Oh, stop it, Tom Cousins. Shouldn't be allowed. Now, can he stroke this into the side pocket? Can't do too much with the cue ball. Both of the bolt corner pockets are open though for the 8 ball, so he just literally has to drop this in. Won't be anything easy on the 8. Well, you expect them to just drift in off of the nap. Little hairs on the cloth which run from the bulk end down to the top end of the table. So as you're playing against the nap, the hairs are trying to pull it backwards. So played it in the right way, aiming for the far jaw, but maybe just a little bit too much pace on it for the nap to have any effect. There's an angle. I didn't even play it. The one railer fraught with danger with a scratch into the side of the 10. Can he go 2, maybe 3 cushions? And he's looking at going 2 rails here. Can he go just 1 in between the 6 and the 7 maybe? Almost a good hit, but a chance for Jack Whelan to get another right back on the board. Sees 5-3 up now on Amiri. We have another result for you. South African 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗍𝗍 has gone through 7-3 over 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍. She's going to need a 3-2 up now on 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗃. And in your Moroccan battle between Mustafa and 𝗔𝗊𝗏, it's Moad Mandil, who leads 5-4. Any information, guys, that you need on these tournaments, all available on the Ultimate Pool Morocco Facebook page, also the 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗶𝗰 page. And qscore.com has all the scores and schedule and bracket that you need. Social media team hard at work, the camera crew putting together lots of great videos and photographs for you from around the arena that will be going up on the website. As we got on the 6, is there any 8? Well, a little nod as if to say, yeah, typical, just where I didn't want to be. How many times does that happen in a game? All you want is just an angle and you end up almost dead straight and slightly, if anything, the wrong angle. Played that with a lot of right hand spin. Didn't want to catch the 2 though. Now, can you go for the bank and play kind of a shot to nothing? Could lose Tom Snooker here if he doesn't make the 2, and if he does make it, he'll be on the 7. Played it very well. And twice across the table, nice angle here. Cue ball side route. Back across to the other side route. He's a little bit short, and that's okay though. One you'd expect him to make. So this, to get back within just 1 rack. 5-4 it is. There's 9 racks and there's just 1 in it. Tom Cousins needs 2. Jack Whelan needs 3. And I have another result for you. 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗃 7-0 winner over 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗃. Rashid and Bashmal 3-3. Max Benko trailing 5-4 to 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗃. Caesar Chandiga, Scorpion, 5-3 up on Amiri. And the Egyptian Mohamed 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗃 6-3 up on the hill against Soli Amani from Morocco. Oh, that cue ball looks quite far out. And there's a little bit of a chalk mark, 6 inches away from the rail, but it must be okay. Oh, that's a good break. It's probably the best break he's had of the match so far. Now, solids are looking, well, a solid choice, aren't they? 7 in the corner, followed by the 3. The 6 is just a little bit of awkward. So just needs to stay the right side of the object ball. Hopefully the issues we had earlier on, guys, have all been sorted out now. And the sound is coming through loud and clear. The Dream Stream team have worked very, very hard the last 3 days to get it up and running, and 3 main cameras, 7 in all. And if this guy's under any pressure, he certainly doesn't show it, does he? Hi to Krista Zhao from China. How you doing, Krista? Oh, he's made a mess of this one. He's not on anything. And this is exactly where you need to be able to jump in this kind of situation. A player who's comfortable using a jump cue would get it out right now to make the 4 inside. He's having to kick at this, so this could be. Oh, he's played it very well, though, isn't he? Look at that for a cue ball. Well played, Tom Cousins. I'm sure Jack expected something a lot easier than this when he saw that Tom had snookered himself. Breaking runs have been at a minimum, as have reverse dishes off of your opponent's break. I'm not sure he's covered the 5 ball. I think the 4 might pass as well. Looking at the safety by the looks of it. You can see the finger marks on the cloth where the mat has been dragged up. Just gotta hurry here. No extension remaining. Oh, what a shot he's pulled off there. Really up against it in more ways than one there. Shot clock running down. Had to think of something very, very quickly. And look at this for a positional shot. Now can you use the orange 13? It's dangerous if he's trying to run through it. Could just play a high ball or centre ball. And he's just going to run through and use the 13 to hold. Played it very well indeed. So is Tom Cousins going to finally arrive at the hill? It's taken some time. It's been a tough climb. The top gap is another rep closer on the hill at 6-4 in this race to 7. Remember, coming up after this one, Whelan from Thailand. She's up against Chinese sensation 𝗔𝗳𝗿𝗆𝗍𝗯. That promises to be a real clash between two great players. 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗆𝗍, of course, has won a big one. She won $280,000 not too long ago. She's been playing more Chinese 8-ball than she has been playing rotation ball just recently. 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗆𝗍𝗆 is on the hill at 6-3. Another result to bring you in your Moroccan battle. 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗆𝗍𝗆 has won 7-2 over 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗆𝗍𝗆. Nice players really out of the rack. Ball in the corner. Oh, look at these stripes. And look at the 8-ball as well. You'll be pleased to see that go down. Something will just be respotted. This could be a very great work indeed. It's all about getting on the 11 to get on the 15. It's a little bit early to start talking about potential winners of this particular event, but Jack Whelan will certainly fancy his chances, as will Tom Cousins. If he did win it, I think it would be a shock as much to him as everyone else, having played this kind of pool only for the second time this. And I think you'd say it would be a slight upset if Tom did beat Jack Whelan in this particular match. It's a really nice angle on this 9 into the side to stun down for the 11. I can just roll it in even better. Just needs to judge the bounce off of the side rail. I just think he's a little bit awkward. Doesn't want to have to try and find the gap between the 7 and the 8. And that's what he is doing. So he's looking at playing a delicate little draw shot here. This was always going to be the one that could be a potential banana skin. Looks pretty good. Just stroke this in to leave the 8 into the side pocket where his hand is. And he decided to bring it harder. Going to be back within 1 again at 6-5. Still in there fighting, Jack the Wonder Whelan. Back with bracket number 12, guys, very soon. Welcome back. Our cousin's braking. Oh, it's another great break. He was working very hard on it last night in the break. Can be a little bit hit and miss. Of course, they took the central brake out of the equation. You have to brake from either side within a 6-inch strip. So what you're trying to do is replicate the full-on brake. So you're kind of cutting across the face of the pyramid ball and trying to direct it straight back into the pack. Six and seven kind of covering each other slightly. Just a little bit awkward here. May have to play some kind of cannon. There's April Larson look in the background. On your screens, the grinder, getting ready to play her match at 5:10. Stood next to Emily Duddy. The billiard bombshell is in town. I had lunch with those two last night. Oh, that light now, the light shadow, is now covering that side pocket look. Doesn't seem to be troubling Tom though. And as he played an absolute fabulous shot here to get on this 7-ball. Yeah. Seen in this a few of those type of shots. If he has looked a little bit suspect, he has been on those shots. He's been undercutting them. And that will give Jack Whelan a lot of heart to see his opponent missing balls like that. Maybe he wasn't on it correctly though, that could be the case also. And it didn't go. He had to come up with a safety shot as he covered the 3-ball. You can see half of the 6-ball for sure. He's going to be looking to get that cue ball on the rail, on that top rail where his hand is there. So cue ball, side rail, back across, and weld it to the bowl cushion. Can almost see the cogs in the mind working hard. And up to 20 seconds. You're going to give yourself 15 seconds down on the ball. Oh, it's gone from one route over to the other side route. What a cruel game it can be sometimes, Jack, can't it? No real damage done. Can he bank the 7? It will be aggressive. Can get the cue ball back to this rail and leave him nothing should he miss it. Oh, I'm not sure what he played there. I think he went all in. Scratches his head as he walks back to the chair, as if to say, what did I do there? I wonder are the kids watching Daddy back home in Wales? I actually think he moved. I think he lives in Norwich now. I seem to remember Tom Cousins. Oh dear, Jack. Well, cannot be missing them. Bad mistake from Tom Cousins. Jack just didn't take advantage of it, unfortunately. He's going to have to hope he gets another chance. Tom on the hill will be putting everything into this 6 ball. Can he hold for the 3 into the same pocket? Maybe not. Can run it through though. And hold for the 7 as well. No, he's missed that. Cannot catch the side rail. They won't go in. Both players feeling it just a little bit now, I would imagine. Down to the nitty-gritty, to the business end of the tournament. Of this match, I should say. Chance to free the 12 that he put on that rail a little bit earlier on. And has he left a part of his 3 ball? If he has, it's not too bad. Mind the cue ball though. Yeah, it's always going to be on. Still not an easy table though. Strike tied up with the 6 ball. Can he get and play it now? Tide was also just a little bit awkward. Oh, he's played a combo there. Trying to make the ball and get safe. Well, he's got the second dart. Holds up his hand to Tom. He's had a little bit of a roll there. I think there was just another hit and hope there. He had a bit of luck himself, Tom Cousins. Or can Jack get through to this 9 ball? I think he can. Okay, I'm going to go at the 12. I might have a go at it again here. 13 into the bottom left-hand corner. Draw over into the 12, if he's got the angle, that is. Doesn't have to move it. You could kind of play it safe off of it, send it up towards the top right-hand corner of the 12 ball after this 13. And he did, he's moved it out. played it very nicely. Now, does he have the angle? Still up for the 10. Up for the 12 into the side, which we're going to have to take this 14 into the bottom left hand corner. He is. Keep that head still. And now it looks very, very likely we're going to have a heel match for you guys in an opening game of the day. Even if it's straight, it's not too disastrous. And just stop the cue ball where the 10 is. Well, he's got some angle, so you can just run it off the back rail anyway, no problem. So this 8 ball to tie up at heel. What a way to start the day. Well played, Whelan. He's stuck with it. Did have a bit of a dodgy start, but stayed in it, clawed his way back. Through Whelan. Making the balls for the final time in his first match. Did I get the score wrong? I thought it was 6-6. Oh, cue ball. Absolute disaster. Slumps back into the chair. Could have just played his last shot in this particular match. Sometimes, Jack, you just have to grin, take it on the chin. Has to play from behind the line after a scratch on the break. Getting rid of, well, I say awkward, the only slightly awkward ball, which is the 9. Just has to mind his work here. Keep that cue ball under control when we know he can. I'm pretty sure he's going to leave that 11 until last. Oh, that's gone wrong. Okay, he's still alright, but it's not what he played. Just another reminder for you guys coming up after this match. 𝗔𝗳𝗄𝗏 from Thailand up against 𝗔𝗳𝗏𝗶𝗰 from China. Promises to be an excellent game. Race to 6 between two young ladies, very, very much in form in Chinese 𝗔𝗶𝗏𝗏 at the moment. Needs to stun this off the back rail. Just leave himself as straight as possible into the side pocket on his last strike. That will take him nicely to the 8 and victory. I always think he's a little bit short here. Can he run through? It's certainly not ideal. He may have to draw across and play the 8 into the same pocket as the 11's going. Oh, he's miscued. He's miscued. Can you believe it? Well, needed to put a bit of time on that tip, mate. And luckily for him, he didn't foul. Nicely done. It's the cue ball cleaned. Maybe a mark on it from when Tom miscued. Well, how costly is that going to be? Puts the extension on the end of the cue. I believe he's playing with a Gale Potts. Always wide of the mark. Still nothing easy for Tom here. He needs to come up with something. And really risk drawing onto the 4 ball and moving the cue ball awkward. Or maybe even play the bank into the side pocket. It would be very adventurous. He's got to play something and play something quick. He needs a bit of love. He's not going to get it. Plenty of love from China, but no luck there to the Welshman. Yeah, I thought it was 0-0. The score has finally changed. So this is a really good opportunity for Jack Whelan to really pull this one out of the fire. Once again, once the cue ball cleaned, and you see the wristband with 𝗔𝗲𝗍𝗆 Hotel on it. We're all given one of those. Enables us to 3 fabulous meals every day. 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗶𝗰 has won by 7 racks to 3 over 𝗔𝗳𝗍𝗶𝗰 𝗛𝗲𝗍𝗔. Well, Jack has got out of jail in this one, but all credit to him. He never gave up, kept fighting, and that's what you've got to do sometimes. It hasn't been a pretty match. They both had to really grind it out, but it looks like it's going to be the Englishman that goes through on the winner's side, and Tom Cousins is going to have to fight his way through the loser's bracket. Went undefeated here, of course, 3 weeks ago, and he won both titles. But it's going to be a taste of defeat for Top Cat. It's 8 ball for Jack Whelan to advance, and it goes. Well, anyone could have won it. I did say Jack Whelan was maybe slight favourite, and it proved to be the case in the end. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, coming up very, very soon is Watanabe against Simming Chen. That's coming up very, very soon. I'm Mark White. I'll see you soon.